Okay, we're gonna do a little. I'm gonna move this a little bit. We're gonna do a little exercise where we are going through everything. How I will make like a bias, and first of all, I want to have my volume profiles on. It's every session, so we are gonna look. Okay, what have the price done so far today? Compared to yesterday's volume profile. So let's just mark like the big areas that we already see that has been some kind of interaction with. Yeah, and we can also remove that one because we have one big one here and then we have one here. So we're gonna make this is my step one to figure out, okay, where are we compared to all the volume, because we want to follow the volume. So now we have established that. Then I want to look at our opening range. So we're gonna zoom in a little bit. We can hide this guy here. So we have the big nat candle, nightly candle, night gap, and we traded quickly up. This is a London Open, and we will turn on the order flow program. Apex, you can get it free on TradingView. So now, if we're looking at the day today, we can see we're filling the low volume nodes from yesterday. Quite nice because we have consolidation in all the areas, and we also had, like today, we have a low volume node inside the opening range, which is it's not often you see that. So the price could go down in these one of these two areas, but let's see if we take from the last swing point, where do we want to have some interest? We're gonna have interest in this area. Okay, so right now we know where we are. So this is our area of interest, and then we have this guy right here. So now we are looking at how has the market been. The CVD value, we can see the bias is accumulating a lot, and then they're holding a little break, starting again to let the sellers come in, and so we can see we are plus 1.8, so it's not like crazy. And we also have the footprint chart. Now I'm gonna go oop, oop, into the 15-second chart because I want to know, I want to execute. This is scalping. I want to execute on the low time frame. So we have like a big point of control up here. We're gonna mark it like here. This is our level we need to break because we have 15 minutes of price action and their point of control. So right now the battle is between our value area high and this point of control. So let's see, we have a point of control here. Let's just mark it here. So this is our range right now on the small time frame. So we want to look if we should have an entry. We will have an entry when we break this, or if we tap into this area, but we need to be careful because this is the first area where price is most likely to react, but it can also just react and then shoot down. But our main trade idea would be something like this. You can see stop losses below the last sellers that got absorbed, and then we can target the value area high, and that's a nice 4.5 risk to reward ratio. This would have been like a good setup for today. It's London session right now, so it's kind of moving a little bit slow, but we are trading on the DAX, so it's okay. It's perfect. Well, let's see here. What story can we build a narrative out of this? We can look at our 15-minute or 5-minute footprint chart. See, okay, we have a low volume, a point of control here. So it's in the area. We don't want to lose this area. This area is our last buying defense for this leg. If we don't want to, if you want to catch a short, if you want to catch a short and be risky, that could be your potential target as well. I will not recommend taking that position, but it could be something like this. But it depends on how the price action will develop from now. But now we have some good levels. If we want to break this, we need a lot of momentum, so it's gonna be a quick break. Um, let's see if they do it now. It's followed up with a big trade. Now we need to have this. They're pushing. They're pushing. We can see they come up in area, and we confirm with a big trade. So it's we're gonna break out now. So now we want to see, okay, what is our next target? It can be this high or this point of control from yesterday, or from a couple of days maybe. So we go back. Now we don't want to see them lose this point of control. This has become a buyer dominant point of control because we broke it. So we want to see if there's gonna be a fight, it needs to be here. For the first fight needs to be here. Otherwise, we will have, now they took all the orders. There should be some, and then we're gonna either retest the value area high or this 5-minute point of control. And we have a point of control on top of the value area high, and so it can potentially be a good bounce. I think we're gonna retest this guy right here. Let's just make him neutral. Or maybe not. But yeah, this is how I would use the apex indicator. If you need the settings I have, you can ask. Volume profile, everyone have it, and opening range, mark your opening range. I use 1 minute because the direction is set. You need to know where the open price was in the first minute. That's what you need to use it for. You need to use it for buyers and not entries. And that's where I use the open range a little bit different than normal. You can take a morning scalp out of the 1 minute range, but I don't recommend it if you have not done it. Then just use it for biases and then combine it with, if you want to have good entries, use your volume profile to find your your exact entry levels that you want to have, and then the apex you can use for scalping in the very low time frame. So this was, I kind of want to see if they break it, but it can be like from now till, oh, they're gonna do it now. Yeah, boop. That was the wick on the previous 5 minute. So our story continued. The seller dominated this area with a lot of point of controls. So we needed to build up again. The buyers needed to build up positioning, the positions, to be able to break out this area. And that's what happened. If they cannot break out of this area and stay break out with momentum, then don't go for the long, because that can just be a liquidity sweep or whatever it is. But you need the volume, you need volume confirmation behind the movement. Otherwise, you will be trapped. So now we have a new volume point of control. It's around here. So yeah, here. So we can remove the lines, because now we have an area, an area of buying interest. So this will be retested. You can make now, because of the breakout, a scalp for something like this. If it taps, you can also use your stop loss a little bit wider. It depends on how you like it, but this is a little scalping. But this is how I navigate through the market all the time. Like you need to draw lines, and you need to try to tell the story of what is happening, what are you seeing. React on what you're seeing instead of what you're believing, because often what we believe is wrong. So just do what you see and act for what you're seeing, and what statistics and data you have. So yeah, this was a quick walkthrough. Okay, see you next time.